All right, so favorite codec.
Ooh.
What's a
Really,
codec?
like we'll just get into the really relatable content. You know,
What's
like
a codec?
when
Like the
uh,
camera?
comedians get successful and thus are spending like all of their time in airports, and suddenly all of their new material is about air travel. You know, like the super relatable things like,
Right.
you know, problems with
Right.
first class, or like, you know, the Bellagio losing your luggage, you know, things that like really the audience really can like grab onto. Similarly, like, you know, video producers, they go to their best material, like, so like what's your favorite codec, or even like container, you know, we
For TQ's benefit,
you know,
codec,
like how do you feel?
CODEC, codec
Yeah.
is like file container.
Codec.
Yeah, you know, like so you know, how do you feel about MPEG transport streams?
We got to do this as a tier list.
Right, yes.
We gotta
Wait,
rank
hold
'em.
up. Can we do that?
I'm just
There are-
gonna Google
there-
real
What
quick.
about the
I'll be
real
back.
media codec?
Is there a way to? How do I?
Oh, we're really doing this.
Oh, no.
I'm immediately.
we're really
in. How do I
doing
do this? Make your own template. How does this website work? Okay, great.
See here, I thought this was a joke, but apparently chat is has very strong opinions already.
The
Okay,
H.264 criminals are coming out of the woodwork.
So H.265 is good. Yes, I will not deny it. However, it could have been launched in a much better way because of the amount of extra CPU cycles
Yeah, it was just too
required.
processing intensive.
Can't use
It's
this
just too intensive.
tier
H.264 like was able to just be fine. Like it was able to be good, and you could get through it.
It played movie trailers.
It
I mean,
played stuff.
the problem with 265, like 265 was launched fine on a technical level. It was then adopted poorly by the wrong people first,
Yes.
who were pushing it as like, oh, like here's a great way to, you know, it's like, yeah, they were it was being used wrong, and it took a couple years for, you know, hardware to catch up, and now it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open my video program and see what I export my YouTube videos in now,
Hell yeah.
so I can be roasted.
Honestly,
I
probably
Most
export in
likely.
hypercard format.
Hypercard. There you go.
Chat, it's okay when I don't know
uncompressed
something.
AVIs.
I get to
all the
learn.
way.
I can't do like actual tier list thing because I would have to also have
Yeah, you
prepared
need
like
to-
a bunch of images of each
Yeah.
of these things to drag around. the
My
thing,
favorite
so-
codec is to save movies as gigantic 32-bit bitmaps. Just a series. That's the best way.
Okay, so when I export in. Oh, this program's so slow. H.264.
Hell yeah. MP4s.
MP4.
And
the-
then,
Yeah, if you like Apple codecs or whatever, you know.
and then I click
Yeah.
use maximum render quality, and then I bring my bitrate to 38,
Mhm.
and I only
Wow.
VBR past one because I don't see the point in doing it twice. And that's all I changed in these settings. Everything else worked, so why change it?
And then it goes onto YouTube and everything changes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that,
compress it again.
that
is
was
for,
the
like-
compress it a
that-
third
This is for
time.
stream VODs?
This is for my gaming YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay.
So,
you don't
like-
need to do a second pass on that.
Yeah, no.
I do multi-pass on like our like
Multipass.
scripted stuff, but like just for like a gaming VOD, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I do like. Hold on, it's for this. I'll just message it to you later.
Okay.
We'll talk
I'll-
about it.
I'll-
Graham can help me later, unless chat wants to watch
No,
me have a lesson on how
H.264 is
to.
great. We were just talking about
Yeah.
how
Let's set it a
they made
video live
H.265,
here.
but it was bad.
I do.
I don't bother with multipass. I just throw like 20 gig files at YouTube.
Yeah.
Be like,
I'll
here,
just, like,
you sort it out.
Take it.
I do like
what-
tutorials.
You're gonna ruin it anyway, so
And, like,
figure it out.
Is this
Yeah.
game worth it? Videos, but in like chill, really well explained ways. Not, hey, what's up, you guys? This game's coming. No, none of that.
Need you to start a video DQ with a What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Is this video game chill enough for you? Let's find out.
No,
if
they
you
all
want free V-Bucks for Fortnite, like this video.
See, I used to really care about it, and then I started reading like all of the YouTube subreddits where they're just like how to game. It's like how to maximize your upload quality so that you'll get so that the algorithm will pick you.
Oh,
and I'm like, that's not how that works. And
that's
it's like,
not real.
upload everything at 4K, but I'm not shooting 4K. It's like just export it at 4K anyway.
Algorithm
and I'm like, oh, this is
homeopathy.
why. Yeah, this is why when
It's
I
not
watch
real.
on my 4K TV, like nothing that I pull up is actually in 4K. It's because it's like So the 4K tag on YouTube has been worthless forever because people just they up-res all of their exports in a belief that having the more efficient codec is the thing keeping holding their channel back. Yeah.
I will say for anybody listening that wants to start a YouTube channel, the only thing I can guarantee you that can help you with the algorithm is if your file name, when uploaded, is all the keywords of what your video is, it actually does help the algorithm
Really?
search for it. Yeah. I
This sounds
talked
like
to
more
YouTube.
algorithmic homeopathy now.
I talked to
No.
somebody I know that worked for the Google YouTube.
I'll
ask them again.
citation needed.
But like,
No,
I'll ask him
a
again.
bunch
But
of the earliest metadata that gets ingested for your video is its file name.
it's its file name, so it can help you. It's not gonna like make you super popular. That's not how shit works in the world.
It's gonna improve the odds that your video actually like shows up under the categories that you
it's
assume
supposed
it
to.
should.
Yes,
I gotta go
exactly.
rename so many files.
It does help because I was doing this to test it. I changed my file names to not do it and file names that would regular days, regular times. And it's true. It found more people just because the system was like, no, it does need to go into this category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate this.
This is
But
a
you don't
process
but this
that
is the
I
thing, is
actually
that
do
you-
at my day job.
Yeah.
Where I actually have to specify the name of the file prior to production, so then it goes through the whole process with the same file name, and then it gets onto YouTube with that proper file name.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Or
I just
alternately,
call
what-
everything butts.
I mean, the other option is just just get like really successful doing off the wall, like really random sort of subject matter, to the point that people just sort of like trust your channel regardless of what you make. And and then like it's easy sailing from there. I mean, there's the crippling anxiety of like living up to your own standards, but like I mean the rest of it just becomes simple. Just do the easy part.
Just do the easy thing.
Yeah. Just be successful, and then I could sell a master class like this.
Yeah.
I literally started a separate channel for those that were like wanting to learn how to do things that I'm like, and all of this is a lie and it's all fake. Just do the thing you want to do and be honest about it. That's the number one step.
A thing that's been driving me insane, speaking of YouTube subreddits, is the way that they talk about niche. Because it's like so the advice that you give to that YouTube has been giving to new YouTubers for like years and years and years and years and years is like find a niche and like kind of stick in it. And the intent of that is directed at like 14-year-olds whose channels are like 2 episodes of a let's play, then it's a chip tasting, like chip taste test, then it's Mentos in a Coke bottle experiment, then it's like ice bucket challenge, then it's like 30 different things all just back to back to back to back to back to back. And so the advice, pick a niche, is like maybe try one thing more than twice before try and create some sense of cohesion around what you're doing. And Reddit has taken this to like, oh, you make supernatural ASMR story times. Well, yeah. I make cryptozoology ASMR story times. Do you think I should like expand into your niche? It's like, those are the same thing. Those are very much the same thing, but it's like they treat it as like this just like this, the tiniest granular box of like, do you think that
critical
supernatural
thinking.
ASMR story times, like how's the CPM in that niche? It's like, it doesn't exist.
What's
like that's
CPM
not
mean?
a thing.
Yeah.
Cost
Click-
per mille.
Yeah.
So that's what advertisers pay for ads, and none of them have ever considered anything in that level of granularity ever.
Yeah, CPM is the unit by which ad revenue is measured.
I did not know that. Is
Yeah.
that like when people like a sponsor or like with YouTube paying you kind of deal?
With like YouTube ad rev.
Oh, I never make anything with that.
Yeah.
No one does.
No.
So the amount that you get is the revenue per mille, and then what the advertiser pays is the cost per mille. But it is industry convention to talk about the CPM, even if the CPM is not what you actually take home.
$23,000.